The entire Maricosta 1993 championship football team wishes all levels of current Mustang football teams much success this year. Let's go Mustangs, step up.
It's time for Mustangs football. It's time for Mustang football. It's time for Mustang football. It's time for Mustang football.
That's right, fans. It's time for 2025 Maricosta Mustang varsity football. Tonight, your Mustangs finally start their home schedule at Cooper Field at Waller Stadium versus the San Juan Hills Stallions. The Stallions are head coached by Robert Firth and come out of the Bravo League. They enter tonight's contest with a record of 3-1 with victories over Chaparral, Roosevelt, Chino Hills, and they suffered their first loss on the road in Texas versus Rockwell Heath. San Juan Hills is currently ranked number 169th nationally, down 49 spots. Number 19 in the state of California, down 5 spots. Number 12 in the CIF Southern section. Number 3 in CIF Division 2. And number 15 by the LA Times. Your Maricosta Mustangs are head coached by Don Morrow in his 33rd season as the Maricosta varsity head football coach. They enter tonight's contest with a record of 3-0 with victories over St. Francis, Redondo, and last week avenging last season's loss in the playoffs to La Habra 35-33. This is the Mustangs' first home game of the season, and they enter tonight's contest with a ranking of number 534th nationally, up 106 spots. Number 57 in the state of California, up 6 spots. Number 36 in the CIF Southern section, up 2 spots. Number 3 in CIF Division 3, up 1 spot, and number 25 in the LA Times. Last season, your Mustangs lost to San Juan Hills at San Juan Hills by a score of 28-7. This is a special night here at Cooper Field at Waller Stadium as the Mustangs celebrate the 75th anniversary of Mustang football. Stay tuned at halftime, fans, as the Mustangs will be honoring some former Mustang football legends, including legendary coach Chuck Currier, who retired last season, as well as members of the 1993 championship team, which won Maricosta's first CIF championship. Some linebackers from the 1993 championship team are here in attendance. Class of 94 Darren Flam, as well as class of 95 Isaac Marin and Ricky Saunders. Of course, I had the pleasure to coach Isaac and Ricky when they were freshmen here at Maricosta in 1991 when we won the Ocean League title after defeating Redondo at Redondo. Also in attendance this evening from the 1997 championship team is quarterback Robert Hodge, who went on to play at Colorado, as well as Jordan Tavai and J.R. Tavai, who were members of Maricosta's last championship team in 2009. Of course, Jordan was the first of 6 Tavai brothers to come through Maricosta. He went on to play at Kansas, and JR went on to play at USC and then the Tennessee Titans and many years in the CFL. Again, fans, stay tuned at halftime as we honor these former Mustang football legends and more as Maricosta celebrates its 75th anniversary of Mustang football. The captains are meeting at midfield for tonight's opening coin toss. The captains for the San Juan Hills Stallions are number 6 senior Cove Davis, number 88 senior Bryce Brockler, number 75 senior Connor Gibson, and number 54 senior Roman Pesca. The captains for your Maricosta Mustangs are number 8 senior Liam Meeker, number 44 senior Brady Nuthall, number 33 senior Joaquin Wagner Baguez, and number 22 senior Keel Hall. It appears that the Mustangs have won tonight's opening coin toss and have elected to defer to the second half. The San Juan Hills Stallions will receive the opening kickoff, and your Maricosta Mustangs will defend the west end zone. Cooper Field here at Waller Stadium looked very different when I played here back in the late 80s. It wasn't a pristine turf field. However, it was mostly dirt with a huge dirt hill in the middle of the field. And here come your Maricosta Mustangs. We are getting ready for kickoff to start the home schedule here at Cooper Field at Waller Stadium. Set to kick off for your Mustangs is senior place kicker Nico Talbot back in the lineup for the Mustangs, and he kicks it through the end zone, and that will be a touchback where the San Juan Hills Stallions will start the first possession of tonight's contest. Timmy Herr will lead the Stallion offense at quarterback as he hands it off to Ayala, good for a few yards on the carry. He is tackled there by number 7 senior Jackie Reach. Pistol formation, the handoff again goes to Ayala. He works his way up the middle and he's brought down by several Mustangs, led by number 43 senior Magnus Johnson. As we see defensive coordinator Ray Lee calling in the plays for his defense. It's a fake end around, and Timmy Herr will take it himself around the left-hand side. That's going to bring up a second down and about 5 to go for the Stallions. Pistol formation, Herr back to pass. He throws it deep down the right-hand side. He's got a man, and he hauls it in. That's number 10, Matheson, on the reception for the Stallions. That's a huge first down in Mustang territory. Shotgun formation. Herr fakes the handoff. He now rolls to the left. He's going to take it himself and pick up a few yards on the play. Barrett Ryan in on the stop, as well as Jack Strohsnyder for Maricosta, setting up a second down and about 2 to go for San Juan Hills. Her hands the ball off to Ayala, and Keel Hall makes a nice tackle right about the line of scrimmage. He's able to penetrate the offensive line and make a very nice tackle, setting up a third down for San Juan Hills. Her takes it himself. He fakes the handoff and is able to pick up a San Juan Hills first down, first and goal for the Stallions. Shotgun formation, man in motion. Handoff goes to the single back Ayala, and he's going to get close to the goal line. He's going to be about a yard shy of the end zone, more like about 2 yards. And Her fakes the handoff, and he's going to be stopped. Nope. It looks like they're going to call it a touchdown. I believe he was down. Now we see some penalty flags are flying. However, the officials are ruling that Her got into the end zone. I didn't think he made it, as we see his knee is down there. It looks like he's about a yard shy, but the official did not see his knee hit the ground as he rolled over Joaquin Wagner Baguez. And it looks like they are going to call an unsportsmanlike conduct on San Juan Hills. That will be enforced on the kickoff. Donahue on to attempt the extra point for the Stallions. It's through the uprights and good. And the San Juan Hills Stallions lead your Mustangs 7-0 with 8 minutes and 8 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Donahue to kick off for the Stallions. It's a short kick fielded at about the 15-yard line by Maricosta. And the ball will be returned by Kingston Davies to about the Mustang 35-yard line, where they will start their first possession of tonight's contest. Senior quarterback Liam Meeker leads the Mustang offense. Mustangs shift into an empty back formation. Meeker back to pass. He scrambles to the right. He's looking downfield. He throws it out of bounds. Smart play there by the senior quarterback to avoid any possible turnover. Meeker back to pass. He steps up in the pocket. He breaks free. He's going to take it himself. He's going down the sideline. He gets a nice block by Kingston Davies, and Liam Meeker's going to go the distance for a Mustangs touchdown. Another huge run by the senior dual threat quarterback Liam Meeker. Let's take another look at this play as he's able to break free and go the distance. And he got a nice block right there by Kingston Davies, and that was the last man that had any shot at Meeker. And Liam Meeker gets into the end zone for a 65-yard touchdown. Nico Talbot on to attempt the extra point for the Mustangs, and it's up high, straight, and it is good. Again, the Mustang offense has been rolling all season long. It's been a very well-balanced attack as Liam Meeker takes it 65 yards to tie up the score. Talbot to kick off for Maricosta, and another booming kick bouncing deep into the end zone, and that will be another touchback for the Stallions. Her in shotgun formation, single back. He's back to pass. He throws it out to the left and completes it to Firth. Taylor, Strohsnyder, and Hall in on the stop for the Mustangs, setting up a second down and 7 for San Juan Hills. The handoff goes to Ayala up the middle, and he's brought down right about the 30-yard line. Looks like possibly the 31, and that will be good enough for a San Juan Hills first down. Herr bobbles the snap. However, the play was blown dead. Let's see what the officials call. Possibly movement by the offense, and it will be a false start versus San Juan Hills, so that will march him back. First down and 15 for the Stallions. Handoff goes to Ayala, and he's going nowhere as Hunter Taylor gets into the backfield right as Ayala was getting the ball, and he brings him down for a loss. Let's take another look at this play as he was able to penetrate right into the backfield and take down the back. Great job there by the junior defensive lineman Hunter Taylor. Second down and long for the Stallions. Tight 4 receiver set. Herr back to pass. He throws it out to the right, completes a little running back screen to Ayala, and he will get just past the original line of scrimmage, and that's going to set up a third down and about 8 to go for San Juan Hills. Pistol formation. Timmy Herr back to pass. He's going to take it himself. He scrambles forward, and he will pick up a Stallion first down. Of course, Timmy Herr had a huge game last season versus the Mustangs when they played each other. Pistol formation. Herr fakes the handoff. He rolls to his left, and he completes it along the sideline. That's number 6 on the receptions, Cove Davis, one of the San Juan Hills captains. Second down and 3 to go. The handoff goes to Ayala, and he's met by Luke Meeker, who holds him up, and Jackie Reach and Stroh-Snyder finish him off. Third down and about 3 to go. Reach showing blitz for the Mustangs as the handoff goes to number 21, Greer. He's able to pick up a Stallion first down. Man in motion. Herr back to pass will throw it out to the back. That's Greer again on the reception. He'll pick up about 5 yards or so on the pass. Kingston Davies in on the stop for the Mustangs. Man in motion from right to left. Herr setting up a wide receiver screen to Firth, and Firth breaks free down the middle, and he'll pick up another first down. Magnus Johnson in on the stop for Maricosta. First and 10 Stallions. Handoff goes to Greer, and he works his way around the right-hand side. Wagner Baguez in on the stop for the Mustangs. Second down and about 5 to go. Pistol formation. Herr fakes the handoff. He's scrambling around. He's looking downfield, and he has nowhere to go, and he's going to be taken down by the Mustangs. Sean Yarbrough, one of the sophomore sensations, in on the stop for Maricosta, as well as Jackie Reach and Magnus Johnson. Let's take another look at this play as the Mustang defensive line kept Herr in the pocket, and then big number 74 sophomore Sean Yarbrough catches up and takes him down with some assistance from Reach and Johnson. Third down and about 11 to go. The handoff goes to Ayala. He will pick up a few yards on the carry. Gendero came in at quarterback on that play. We'll keep an eye to see if there's something physically wrong with Timmy Herr, or if that was just the play call. Donahue on to attempt a 38-yard field goal for the Stallions. The snap is good, the hold is good, the kick is up high, straight, and it is good. And the Stallions retake the lead over your Maricosta Mustangs 10-7 with 1 minute and 48 seconds to go here in the first quarter of play. Donahue to kick off once again for San Juan Hills. The ball is fielded right about the 5-yard line by Maricosta. That's Keel Hall on the return. He will get past the 20 to about the 21-yard line, where the Mustangs will start this possession. You get a chance to take a look at some of the former Mustang greats that will be honored at halftime there. I saw Darren Flam, Ricky Saunders, and Isaac Marin there on the sideline. Liam Meeker back to pass. Here comes the rush by San Juan Hills, and Meeker will go down. On the sack for the Stallions was number 97, Landon Grant. Shotgun formation. Mustangs will run a no-huddle offense. It's not a hurry-up offense, as the Mustangs will definitely take their time. Meeker hands the ball off to the single back. That's number 2, A.J. McBean, the junior running back, 3-year varsity starter. It's going to set up a third down situation here for the Mustangs. Meeker rolls to the right, throws it, and that ball is going to be incomplete. 4th down Mustangs. Shevin into punt for Maricosta. He gets off a booming kick fielded at about the San Juan Hills 40-yard line by Firth. And Firth is still on his feet, and he's going to get to about the Maricosta 41-yard line, where the San Juan Hills Stallions will start this possession with 9.5 seconds to go here in the first quarter of play. Trips to the left. Herr throws it out to the right, and he completes it to number 10 on the play. That was Ryan Matheson on the reception. And that will do it for the first quarter of play. Your Maricosta Mustangs trail the San Juan Hills Stallions 10-7. And we are just beginning this horseplay tonight. I'd like to take this time to thank Skechers for their continued support of Mustang football and Maricosta athletics, and to remind you fans to attend the Skechers peer-to-peer friendship walk presented by Nickelodeon. Go the extra mile for our children. The entire Maricosta 1993 championship football team wishes all levels of current Mustang football teams much success this year. Let's go Mustangs, step up. Welcome back to the second quarter. Herr back to pass, and it's complete to number 4, Klazlowski on the sideline. Good for a Stallion first down. Trips to the left. Herr back to pass. He throws it over the middle, completes it to Firth. He's still on his feet, and he's finally brought down by the defensive backfield of the Mustangs. First down and 10, Stallions. Handoff goes to the end around. That's Cove Davis still on his feet, and he's going to be taken down right about the 5-yard line of the Mustangs, as we see Coach Ray Lee calling in the plays to his defense. Man in motion from left to right. Herr takes the snap. He's looking to throw. He scrambles now to his left. He's going to take it himself. He dives towards the end zone and into the end zone for a San Juan Hills Stallion touchdown. Big drive there by the San Juan Hills Stallions, as Herr finishes it off, diving into the end zone. Donahue gets the extra point for San Juan Hills, and the Stallions lead your Mustangs now 17-7 with 10 minutes and 57 seconds to go here in the first half of play. Donahue set to kick off once again for the Stallions, and this is a booming kick that will go through the end zone, and the Mustangs will start this possession at their own 20-yard line. Mustang offense is looking to get rolling once again after scoring on their first possession of this contest. Meeker in shotgun, man in motion, into a split back formation. The handoff goes to AJ McBean. He makes a nice cut back to the left and runs over a defender. Nice physical run by the junior running back McBean. He gets the ball out to about the Mustang 35-yard line, picking up a Mustang first down in the process. Shotgun formation, single back, man in motion from right to left. Meeker throws it over the middle, intended for Benner, and it's broken up by Sanchez. Second down and 10 for the Mustangs. Ball at their own 34-yard line. Pistol formation. The handoff again goes to McBean, and this time the Stallion defense is able to corral AJ right about the line of scrimmage, setting up a 3rd down and 9 situation. Trips to the right, single back formation. Meeker back to pass. He steps up in the pocket. He's going to take it himself. He makes a nice move to avoid a defender and pick up about 16 yards and a Mustang first down right at midfield. Let's take another look at this run by quarterback Liam Meeker as he makes something out of nothing here. He was looking to pass, but he saw that lane open up down the middle of the field, and he took it and was able to pick up a nice chunk of yardage and a Mustang first down. Maricosta offense looking to get going here on the ground once again, led by AJ McBean and Liam Meeker. Meeker now swings the pass out to the left-hand side. That's Kingston Davies on the reception, and he's able to stay in bounds and pick up another Mustang first down into Stallion territory at about the 37-yard line. Trips to the right, single back formation. Meeker takes the snap. He throws it over to the middle and completes it to Luke Meeker. The Meeker to Meeker connection here in the second quarter of play results in another Mustang first down. Let's take another look at this play as the big tight end Luke Meeker comes across the middle, and Liam Meeker finds him right there, and he's able to get to about the 13-yard line, where it will be first down and 10 Mustangs. Mustangs looking to get back on the scoreboard once again as Meeker hands the ball off to McBean. Nice nifty footwork by AJ, working his way inside the 10 to about the 8. Second down and about 3 to go. Handoff again goes to McBean, and McBean will get to about the 2-yard line, and that will be first down and goal Mustangs. Officials are spotting it closer to the 3-yard line. I formation, Meeker under center. Man in motion from left to right. The handoff goes to the tailback McBean, and he's going to be stopped at the line of scrimmage. Second down and goal for the Mustangs at the 2. I formation once again for Maricosta. Meeker hands the ball off to the tailback. That's McBean, and he gets into the end zone for a Maricosta Mustangs touchdown. We got to see a little bit of the Mustangs' well-balanced attack as the Mustangs were able to pick up chunks of yardage on the ground as well as in the air. Talbot kicks the extra point for the Mustangs, and now your Maricosta Mustangs trail the Stallions from San Juan Hills High School by 3 with 7 minutes and 17 seconds to go here in the first half of play. And Nico Talbot on the one hop is able to hit the pylon. You don't get much more accurate than that, folks, and that will be a touchback as we see the Mustang offensive line, who have done a tremendous job all season long for Maricosta. Handoff goes to Ayala up the middle. In on the stop for your Mustangs is senior captain Joaquin Wagner Baguez. Second down and about 6 to go. Man in motion from left to right. The handoff goes to Ayala once again, and he works his way forward close to a first down. It looks like he might be just shy, and that officials are calling that he got enough. However, it looks like he's short of the 30, and because that was a touchback, he needs to get to the 30. I disagree with that. However, it's, my opinion, really doesn't matter, and that will be second down and about 7 to go for the Stallions. The handoff goes to Ayala again up the middle. Joaquin Wagner Baguez in on the stop for the Mustangs. However, Ayala will pick up a first down right about the 40-yard line of San Juan Hills. Her back to pass, and he completes it there to Firth right about the Mustang 46-yard line. Another first down for the Stallions. Shotgun formation. Man in motion. The handoff goes to the man in motion on the end around, and he'll pick up about 4 to 5 yards on the carry. Wagner Baguez on the stop for the Mustangs. Second down and about 6 to go. Her setting up a wide receiver screen on the left-hand side. Not much on that play. Matheson on the reception for the Stallions. Of course, the Stallions run a no-huddle, but their no-huddle offense is a bit more of a hurry-up offense as the handoff goes up the middle to Greer, and he will pick up another first down right about the Mustang 30-yard line. Keel Hall on the stop for Maricosta. Shotgun formation. Her back to pass. He's looking to run now, and he's still weaving his way forward and will pick up a few yards on the carry. That's going to set up what looks to be a second down and 8 to go. Pistol formation, man in motion, handoff goes to Ayala, and he's stood up by the Mustang defense led by Keel Hall, and that's going to set up a third down and about 6 to go for San Juan Hills. Shotgun formation. Her back to pass. He's looking towards the right-hand sideline and completes it, and breaking free is Matheson, and he's going to get into the end zone for a Stallion touchdown. Huge play there by quarterback Herr, finding his receiver along the right-hand sideline, and Donahue will come in and extend the Stallions' lead here over the Mustangs to 24-14 with 2 minutes and 29 seconds to go here in the first half of play. Donahue set to kick off for San Juan Hills, and that will go through the end zone, and the Mustangs will start this possession at their own 20-yard line. Again, fans, stay tuned at halftime as we get our first look at the Maricosta entertainment units and a special presentation honoring some former Mustangs celebrating the 75th anniversary of Mustang football. Liam Meeker is able to haul in that high snap, saving what could have been a costly turnover, trying to make something out of nothing, and that's going to bring up a second down and about 12 to go for the Mustangs. Time out on the field as your Mustangs trail the Stallions by 10. The Mustangs are looking to keep that momentum going that they got last drive. Of course, that was a well-balanced drive last time the Mustangs were on the field. Pistol formation. Meeker fakes the handoff. Now he throws it out to the left and completes it to Kingston Davies, who breaks free down the sideline for a nice chunk of yardage, setting up a third down and about a long 2, short 3 to go. Trips to the right. Shotgun formation. Liam Meeker takes the snap. He's back to pass. He's going to take it himself, but it doesn't look like he was able to pick up much yardage on the play. Penalty flag comes flying in late. That is going to be a hold versus the Mustangs, and that penalty will be declined, setting up a 4th down and punting situation. Timeout on the field as your Mustangs trail the Stallions 24-14 here in the second quarter of play. Jackson Shevin on to punt for the Mustangs. Time out on the field, this time by the Mustangs. Coach Mora wants to discuss this play with his punt team. Possibly a fake? I highly doubt it this far back in their territory. And indeed, it's not a fake as Shevin is able to get off a booming kick, and long snapper Jackie Reach is able to haul down the return man right when he got the ball. Well executed special teams play there by the Mustangs. Stallions take over at their own 40-yard line. Herr back to pass. He throws it out to the right and completes it to Firth, and Firth breaks free along the right-hand sideline, is finally forced out at about the Mustang 42-yard line. First down and 10. Trips to the left. Herr rolls to the left, now throws it towards the sideline and completes it to Cove, and he's forced out of bounds right about the Mustang 23-yard line. First and 10 Stallions. Trips to the right. Herr back to pass. He steps up in the pocket. He's still on his feet. Here comes the Mustangs rush, and Hunter Taylor would not let go of Herr's leg and is finally brought down. Great job there by the Mustang defensive lineman, Hunter Taylor, holding on for dear life to the quarterback, finally bringing him down. Herr back to pass. He steps up in the pocket, and Hunter Taylor again gets a hold of his leg. This time he's taken down by Parker Spiegel, finishing off quarterback Herr. Timeout on the field as we see defensive coordinator Ray Lee coming out to talk to his defense. Mustang defense looking to hold the Stallions here with 38 seconds to go in the first half of play, trailing San Juan Hills by 10. Man in motion from right to left. Her back to pass. He throws it out to the left, and that's going to be incomplete. Keel Hall in on the coverage for Maricosta, and that's going to set up a 4th down and 10 situation for the Stallions. Donahue on to attempt a 48-yard field goal for San Juan Hills. The snap is low, and the kick is blocked. That's Jack Strohsnyder on the block for the Mustangs, and he's able to field the blocked kick on one bounce and get a nice return for Maricosta all the way down to about the Mustang 20-yard line. Huge play there by the Mustang special teams. Let's take another look at this play by Jack Strohsnyder as he's able to get around the right-hand side. Defensive right, offensive left-hand side, and get the block, field the kick, and then take it all the way to the Mustang 20-yard line. Huge momentum swing there for the Mustangs. With 24.8 seconds to go, Maricosta is now in scoring position. Of course, Nico Talbot had a 49-yard field goal earlier this season. As Meeker completes the pass to Davies, he's still on his feet, and he gets down to about the 10-yard line of San Juan Hills. Time out, Maricosta. Mustangs looking to get some late points on the board here as time is running out in the first half of play. 16.1 seconds to go exactly here in the first half. It appears quarterback Liam Meeker changing the play at the line of scrimmage. Looks like he might have noticed something there. Let's see what the call is going to be as he fakes the handoff. Now rolls to the right. He's got his big tight end coming across the side of the field, and that's Jackie Reach, who catches the ball and then gets into the end zone for a Mustangs touchdown. Whoever saw that, either the coaches on the sideline or Liam Meeker, that was definitely the right play call for that defense. As we take another look as that defensive lineman came across the line of scrimmage, and Jackie Reach was able to get outside and get into the end zone for a Mustangs touchdown. Talbot in to attempt the extra point for Maricosta. Jackie Reach to snap, Shevin to hold, and it's up high straight, and it is good. And the Mustangs, with 9.3 seconds, cut into the Stallions' lead, 24-21. A huge momentum swing there for the Mustangs, set up by Jack Strohsnyder. Blocked punt and return to the Mustang 20-yard line. 3.8 seconds to go here in the first half of play. Stallions will probably just run this clock out, and that is what they do. And they will take a 3-point lead to halftime, leading your Maricosta Mustangs 24-21. Stay tuned, fans, for our first look at the Maricosta entertainment units and a special presentation honoring the 75th anniversary of Maricosta Mustang football. Also, fans, stay tuned for a special look at my latest documentary, All-American: The Bryce Taylor Story. I'd like to take this time to thank Skechers for their continued support of Mustang football and Maricosta athletics, and to remind you fans to attend the Skechers peer-to-peer friendship walk presented by Nickelodeon. Go the extra mile for our children.
In 1925, USC had its first All-American football player, Bryce Union Taylor. A 5'9", 185-pound guard who was born without a left hand and orphaned at the age of 5. All-American, the Bryce Taylor story tells the story of an athlete who overcame adversity and inspired countless people to achieve their goals through hard work and perseverance.
First up, I'd like to honor David Bogdanovich, class of 2020. David was number 30, played O-line and tight end, and he's one of our assistant coaches for both JV and varsity teams. Next up, the Malay family legacy is represented tonight by Bobby Malay, class of 2019. Bobby was number 72 on the roster and played offensive and defensive tackle for the Mustangs. He went on to Boise State where he played rugby. Bobby is one of 4 Malay brothers who played for Maricosta. Wyatt, class of 2012, played O-line. Jimmy, class of 2014, played offensive defensive tackle and went on to wrestle at Oregon State. And Danny Malay, class of 2021, played tight end. Their dad, Bob, is a former Booster Club president and a fixture in the press box. And Mom Tracy now coaches our girls' flag football team, a true Mustang family. Next, the brothers Tavai, one of the most intimidating and decorated families in Mustang history. From 2006 to 2018, the Tavai brothers, Jordan, Jelani, JR, Justice, and Jonah, dominated the field. Every brother earned all Bay League and all CIF honors and wanted to play football at the next level. Jordan at Kansas, Jelani and Justice at Hawaii, and JR at USC. JR later played in the NFL with the Tennessee Titans and in the CFL as Ottawa's defensive MVP. Justice most recently signed with the New England Patriots as a defensive tackle. Tonight, JR and Justice are representing their legendary family, and we are proud to call JR one of our current Mustang varsity coaches. Thank you, Coach Tavai and Justice. Representing the CIF championship team of 1993, we have Jeremy Sadowski. Jeremy has been broadcasting Maricosta football games since 1999. His love of Costa football is unmatched, and you can find all Mustang action every week on his YouTube channel. From the class of 1998, Robert Hodge. Robert was a quarterback on the 1997 CIF championship team and went on to El Camino and the University of Colorado Boulder, where he was named the Chevrolet Player of the Big 8 championship game. Representing the 1993 CIF championship team, welcome Isaac Moran, class of 95. A fierce middle linebacker, Isaac helped anchor the defense for both the 1993 title team and the 94 CIF finalists. Next up, oh boy, a true Mustang legend, Jimbo Leonard. Class of 1981, he wore number 10 and Jimbo lit up the field as a running back and return man. In his junior season alone, he ran back 7 kickoffs for touchdowns. By graduation, that number was 12. He earned Ironman of the Year and Athlete of the Year honors. And in addition to being a great player way back when, his 2 sons, Reese, class 2024, I think, and current number 10, Luke, or Jim, are also wore number 10 for Maricosta. And of course, Jimbo's tracksuits are a thing of legend. So let's hear it for Jimmy Leonard. From the class of 1977, Jeff Rohr, a two-time varsity captain, all-league and all-CIF linebacker in 1976 and 77. Jeff was drafted 53rd overall by the Cowboys in 1981 and played in the NFL until 1989. Jeff is also a member of Maricosta's Hall of Fame. Welcome home, Jeff. And then from the class of 1972, we welcome two Maricosta legends. Scott Strange was the starting quarterback and one of two juniors on the 1970 Bay League Championship team. The other junior that year was our main honoree tonight, Chuck Currier. Coach Currier is a man who embodies Maricosta football. A member of the same 1970 championship team, Chuck immediately returned after graduation to coach under the legendary Bill Cooper. Coach Currier gave more than 37 seasons to Mustang football, retiring after the 2024 season. Amazing. Coach Currier coached every current varsity player and most of the alumni on the field tonight. Tonight we want to say thank you, Coach Currier. And if you want to see more about Coach Currier, pick up a media guide. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give a big round of applause to all the Mustang legends and to all and the entire alumni family celebrating 75 years of Maricosta. Once a Mustang, always a Mustang. Now let's give it up for the Maricosta band.
Presenting their program, Ghost Town. The Western Plains Association is proud to present the Maricosta Marching Band and Color Guard.
Welcome back, fans. Again, I would like to thank Chicky Leonard and the Boosters for mentioning me with the 1993 members of Maricosta's first championship team, as we see number 46, Darren Flam, Isaac Marin, and Robert Hodge from the 97 team. We'll be right back. The entire Maricosta 1993 championship football team wishes all levels of current Mustang football teams much success this year. Let's go Mustangs, step up. Welcome back, fans, as your Mustangs trail the San Juan Hills Stallions by 3 Of course, that could have been a lot worse as the Mustangs got that huge momentum swing, as Mr. Momentum is definitely on the Mustangs sideline right now. It could have been a 17-point Stallion lead, but Jack Strohsnyder had the blocked field goal, return to the 20, and then that nice touchdown play from Meeker to reach. As the teams are switching sides, finally getting it right here to start the second half of play, and Donahue kicks it into the end zone, fielded by Hall, and the Mustangs will start their first possession of the second half at their own 20. Pistol formation. Meeker fakes the handoff. He's now forced out of the pocket. He throws it deep down the side and incomplete. That was intended for number 10, Luke Leonard. Second down and 10, Mustangs. Shotgun formation. Meeker hands the ball off to McBean, and McBean will get back to the line of scrimmage. Not much on that play for the Mustang offense. Setting up a third down and 9 for Maricosta. Man in motion from left to right. Meeker back to pass. He scrambles now to his left and will just throw it out of bounds to avoid a loss on the play. And that's going to bring up a fourth down punting situation for the Mustangs at their own 21-yard line. Shevin in punt formation for Maricosta, and he gets off another booming kick, which is fielded right at the left sideline and out of bounds. And the Stallions will take over with 10 minutes and 52 seconds to go here in the third quarter. Ball at the San Juan Hills 41-yard line. Burr back to pass. He throws it out and completes it to Firth, and Firth is able to pick up a nice chunk of yardage and get into Mustang territory. First down and 10. Stallions at the Maricosta 48-yard line. Burr hands the ball off to Ayala. Ayala works his way up the middle, and he stood up by the Mustang defensive line after a couple yard gain on the play. Wagner Baguez in on the stop for the Mustangs. Second down and about 8 to go. Handoff again goes to Ayala. This time he's still on his feet, pushing forward, and he's all the way down to about the Mustang 35-yard line. First down, San Juan Hills. Tough running there by Ayala, the big senior running back from San Juan Hills. Not much on that play, however, is Greer on the carry. That's going to set up second down and about 8 to go for the Stallions. End around. That's Davis on the end around. He'll pick up a couple yards on the play, setting up a third down and about 7 to go. Rayleigh calling in the defense for the Mustangs. Burr back to pass, setting up a little screen pass, and that is read perfectly and thrown down for a loss by number 8 senior Liam Meeker. Let's take another look at this play as Liam read that play perfectly and was able to meet the big back in the backfield and take him down for a loss. Fourth down and 9 for the Stallions. Let's see what Coach Firth is going to do, and he keeps his offense out there. He's going for it. Her back to pass. He steps up in the pocket. Now he's scrambling around and finally throws it to the right. Completes it to Ayala, and Ayala stays in bounds and gets into the end zone for a huge Stallion touchdown. Huge play there for the San Juan Hills Stallions on 4th down and 9, going the distance and getting a touchdown. Donahue on to attempt the extra point for San Juan Hills, and it's through the uprights and good. And San Juan Hills extends its lead over the Mustangs 31-21 with 8 minutes and 23 seconds to go here in the third quarter. Donahue set to kick off for San Juan Hills. It's a high end-over-ender fielded right about the 1-yard line by the Mustangs. That's Keel Hall on the return, and he'll get past the 30 to about the 32-yard line, where the Mustangs will start this possession. Maricosta looking to get back on the scoreboard here in the third quarter of play, trailing the Stallions by 10. Split back formation, Mustangs in shotgun. Stallions showing blitz, now backing off. Meeker, little running back screen to McBean, and that's going nowhere. He might have gotten back to the line of scrimmage. Sean Yarbrough, the big sophomore offensive and defensive lineman, shaken up on the play. Hopefully Sean will be back in action soon for the Mustangs. He's had a tremendous sophomore season for Maricosta so far. Meeker in shotgun, single back formation for the Mustangs. Stallions showing blitz, now backing off. Handoff goes to the single back, and not much yardage on that play. Might have been a loss on the carry for McBean. Third down and long for Maricosta. Shotgun formation. Trips to the left. Meeker takes the snap. He scrambles towards the right and will go out of bounds. And that's going to set up a 4th down punting situation for the Mustangs. Shevin back in punt formation for Maricosta. He gets off another booming kick. Fair caught at the Stallion 35-yard line by Firth. And the Stallions will take over, first down and 10 from the San Juan Hills 35-yard line. Maricosta defense looking to get another stop here for the Mustangs, as Herr will take it himself, and he's breaking free, and he's finally brought down at the Mustang 45-yard line. Big run there by the senior quarterback, Timmy Herr. Penalty flag on the play. It looks like it's going to be a holding call downfield versus the Stallions. That's going to set up a first down and about 4 to go for San Juan Hills. Shotgun formation. Herr throwing it deep down the right-hand sideline, intended for Matheson. Of course, Matheson had that touchdown reception in the first half. Davies on the coverage for the Mustangs. Second down and 4 for the Stallions. Man in motion. And Herr with a nice fake to the man in motion on the end around, takes it around the right-hand side and will pick up a first down. Herr excited on that play. Was not happy with the tackle. I didn't see anything really wrong on that tackle. Pistol formation. Her hands the ball off to Ayala. Ayala, following the blocks of his linemen, will pick up what looks to be about 6 to 7 yards on the carry for the Stallions. Second down and 3 to go. Pistol formation. Herr fakes the handoff. He rolls to his right, throws it down the side, and completes it to Firth into the end zone for a Stallion touchdown. Huge play there by San Juan Hills High School, extending their lead over the Mustangs. Donahue on to attempt the extra point, and it's through the uprights, and it is good. And now the Stallions lead the Mustangs 38 to 21 with 5 minutes and 17 seconds to go here in the third quarter. Donahue set to kick off for San Juan Hills. He gets a high end-over-end kick that goes through the end zone for a touchback, and your Mustangs will start this possession at their own 20-yard line, trailing the Stallions by 17 points here in the third quarter. Man in motion from left to right. Handoff goes to McBean. McBean with a nice nifty move will pick up about 8 to 9 yards on the carry for the Mustangs, setting up a second down and 1. Tight 4 receiver set for the Mustangs. Single back. Liam Meeker takes the snap. He throws it deep down the right-hand side. Incomplete, intended for Luke Meeker. That's going to set up a third down and 1 for Maricosta. Pistol formation. Meeker hands the ball off to Keel Hall. Keel tries to work his way around the left-hand side. Looks like he might be short of the line to gain. Let's see where the officials aren't going to spot it. And they spotted it just enough for a Mustang first down. 4 receiver set. Single back formation for Maricosta. Liam Meeker takes the snap. He's back to pass. He throws it towards the left-hand sideline and completes it to Kingston Davies. Ball is knocked loose but out of bounds, setting up a second down and about 4 to go for Maricosta. Pistol formation. Handoff goes to the back. That's Hall on the carry for the Mustangs, and he's going to be stopped in the backfield for a loss. Third down and about 6 to go. Trips right. Single back for Maricosta. Meeker back to pass. He scrambles now to his right. He's looking downfield. He throws it, and it's incomplete, intended for Leonard. Fourth down punting situation for the Mustangs. Shevin set to kick for Maricosta. It's another high end-over-end kick, fair caught by Firth, right about the San Juan Hills 35-yard line with 2 minutes 53 seconds to go here in the third quarter. The Stallions take over, and the handoff goes to Ayala, and he's still fighting forward after being stood up by the Mustangs. Holding indicated against the Stallions offense. That will march him back. San Juan Hills shifting here, pre-snap. A little wide receiver screen completed to Matheson, and he's wrapped up by several Mustangs on the play. Wagner Baguez in on the stop. Second down, about 15 to go. Herr hands the ball off to Ayala. Ayala fights forward for a few yards. Taylor in on the stop for the Mustangs. Third down and about 8 to go for the Stallions. A little running back motion right. Back to pass. The lefty looking downfield. He's scrambling now towards his right, throws it and completes it somehow. Incomplete, I couldn't see. The Mustang players were blocking the view. However, it was incomplete, setting up a fourth down punting situation for San Juan Hills. The kick is high and fair, caught by Kingston Davies at about the Mustang 28-yard line, where Maricosta will start this possession, trailing the Stallions by 17 points here in the third quarter. Pistol formation, 4 receiver set for Maricosta, running back motion right, Meeker back to pass. Here comes the rush by the Stallions. Meeker scrambling and he gets out of bounds. He makes a gain. What was looking like it was going to be a loss on the play, and Liam Meeker is somehow able to escape the pressure and pick up a few yards. Shotgun formation. Liam Meeker back to pass. He throws it towards the right, incomplete. Third down and about 7 to go. The handoff goes to A.J. McBean, and McBean works his way around the right-hand side, and he's going to be taken down at the Mustang 48-yard line after picking up a Maricosta first down. 4 receivers set. Meeker again hands the ball off to McBean, and McBean again breaking free, spinning through tackles, picks up what looks to be about 15 yards this time, and another Mustang first down, and that's going to do it for the third quarter of play. Your Maricosta Mustangs trail the San Juan Hills Stallions 38-21. I'd like to take this time to thank Skechers for their continued support of Mustang football and Maricosta athletics, and to remind you fans to attend the Skechers peer-to-peer friendship walk presented by Nickelodeon. Go the extra mile for our children. The entire Maricosta 1993 championship football team wishes all levels of current Mustang football teams much success this year. Let's go Mustangs, step up. Welcome back, fans. The Mustangs start the fourth quarter, first down and 10 at the San Juan Hills 36-yard line. Meeker back to pass. He throws it over to the middle. He completes it to Luke Meeker, who's able to break a tackle. He's still on his feet, and he's finally brought down by several Stallions right about the 5-yard line. First down and goal, Mustangs. Let's take another look at this play as we see the Meeker to Meeker connection once again, as Luke Meeker was able to break one tackle, and then it takes about 4 Stallions to finally bring him down. First and goal, Mustangs. Mustangs looking to cut into this 17-point lead. The Mustangs are looking to cut into the Stallions' lead here in the fourth quarter. Handoff goes to McBean. He makes a nice cut back, and he gets into the end zone for his second touchdown of the night. A.J. McBean in his third varsity season here as a junior. I can't recall another player that has played 4 years of varsity prior to McBean, as Talbot comes on and kicks the extra point through the uprights, and now the Mustangs trailed the Stallions by 10 with 11 minutes and 38 seconds to go. Nico Talbot to kick off for Maricosta. It's fielded right at the goal line and in the end zone, and the Stallions will take over at their own 20-yard line here in the fourth quarter. Her takes the snap, a little option pitch back to Ayala, and Ayala is going to pick up what looks to be about 10 yards on the carry. Looks like that might be just enough yardage for a Stallion first down. Shotgun formation. Her fakes the handoff. He's rolling out to his left, and he is still on his feet. He refuses to go out of bounds, trying to pick up additional yardage for the Stallions. That's going to set up what looks to be a 2nd down and 3 situation. Handoff goes to Ayala. Right up the middle, and he might have picked up enough yardage for a first down. Late penalty flag on the play. Let's see what the officials are gonna call. Mustang defense looking to get a quick stop here in the fourth quarter as they trail the Stallions by 10, 38-28. And it's going to be holding versus the Stallions. That will help the Mustang defense. And that's going to set up a 2nd down and 11 situation for San Juan Hills. Her takes the snap. He's going to take it himself. Not much yardage on that play as several Mustangs swarm and take him down. That's going to set up a 3rd down and about 6 to go for San Juan Hills. Huge 3rd down situation. Mustang showing blitz. Here comes the rush, and it's incomplete, intended for Matheson. Benner in on the coverage for Maricosta, and that's the defensive stop the Mustangs were looking for, as they will get the ball back here in the fourth quarter once again, and that ball will be down by the Stallions at about the Mustangs' 36-yard line, and Maricosta will take over with 8 minutes and 52 seconds to go, trailing by 10. Mustangs in shotgun, man in motion from left to right. Handoff goes to McBean. McBean will work his way forward for a few yards on the play, just shy of the Mustang 40-yard line. Mustangs trying to get back into this contest. If they score on this drive, that will be just one score with plenty of time left, as we see Paseka helped off the field. Hopefully he'll be back into this game shortly. Mustangs in shotgun, split backs. Meeker throws it out to the right, completes it to Davies. He gets near the sideline. However, he's not able to get out of bounds. The clock will still continue to roll. 3rd down for the Mustangs at the Maricosta 45-yard line. 3rd and about 2 to go. Looks like quarterback Meeker is changing the play here at the line of scrimmage. Trips to the right. Handoff goes to McBean. McBean forward into the line to about the Mustang 49-yard line. Good enough for a Maricosta first down. Shotgun formation. Meeker back to pass. He steps to the right. He's looking downfield and now will complete it along the sideline to Benner. And Benner takes it to about the San Juan Hills 42-yard line. 2nd down and about 1 to go for the Mustangs. 4 receiver set. Shotgun formation. Man in motion from right to left. Meeker back to pass. He completes it over the middle to the man in motion. That's Benner. And Benner will pick up a Mustang first down. Pistol formation. Handoff goes to McBean. He now tries to bounce it out to the left, and he's going to be tackled in the backfield for a loss on the play. That's number 1 on the stop, Mason, for San Juan Hills. Huge play for the defense, setting up a second down and about 15 to go. Meeker steps up in the pocket. He's going to take it himself, and he's going to get out of bounds after picking up some yardage on the play. Setting up a third down and about 6 to go for Maricosta. Tight trips right formation. Single back. Meeker takes the snap. Here comes the rush by San Juan Hills. And Meeker is able to stay on his feet, spinning out of the tackle attempt, throws it out of bounds. Huge play there by Liam Meeker, keeping the Mustangs in field goal range, as Nico Talbot will attempt a 49-yard field goal, and it's going to be short and to the left, and the Mustangs still trail the Stallions by 10 here with 5 minutes and 57 seconds left to go in the game. Handoff goes to Ayala. He breaks one tackle and will pick up about 5 yards on the carry, setting up a second down and 5 for San Juan Hills. Shotgun formation. Mustangs need a defensive stop here. The handoff goes to the end around. That's Davis on the end around. Not much yardage on the play. He might have gotten back to the line of scrimmage. He'll be lucky to have gotten back to the line of scrimmage. Setting up a 3rd and 5. Man in motion. And Herr fakes the handoff to the man in motion. He takes it himself. He might have picked up a couple yards on the play. That's going to set up a 4th down punting situation for the Stallions. Huge defensive stop for the Mustangs. Keeps them in this contest. Timeout on the field. Mustangs trail the Stallions by 10 points here in the 4th quarter. Can the Mustangs pull this one off? We will soon find out here as the Mustangs are looking to get back into this contest. A quick score will do it, and it's a high end-over-end kick, and it's going to be fair caught by Kingston Davies. And the Mustangs will take over at their own 35-yard line with 3 minutes and 15 seconds to go here in the 4th quarter. Shotgun formation. Mustangs need to get a quick score on the board to make this a contest. Meeker back to pass. He steps up in the pocket. He throws it downfield and out of bounds, trying to avoid any loss on the play. 2nd down and 10 to go. Meeker takes the snap. He fakes the handoff. He rolls to the right. He looks towards the sideline and again throws it out of bounds. Does not want to take any kind of loss here on this drive. Trips to the right. Meeker back to pass. He swings it out, intended for Luke Meeker. That's going to bring up a 4th down and 10 situation. Mustangs have to go. Empty back formation. Meeker downfield, and he finds Luke Meeker for the Meeker to Meeker connection. Good for a Mustang 1st down on 4th down. Let's take another look at this play, as somehow Luke Meeker is able to haul it in as he's getting hit high and brought down hard. But Luke is able to hold on to it at the San Juan Hills 40-yard line. 1st down, Mustangs. Maricosta is still in this contest. Mustangs are going to an empty back formation. 5 receiver set, trips to the right. Liam Meeker takes the snap. He's back to pass. He throws it over the middle, intended for Luke Meeker. Incomplete. Mustangs looking to get something going here. Late in the 4th quarter, trailing by 10. Again, empty back formation. Trips to the right. Mustangs in shotgun. Meeker back to pass. He throws it out to the right-hand sideline and completes it. That's Belisarian on the reception for Maricosta. First down and 10 Mustangs. Ball spotted at the Stallion 28-yard line. Meeker back to pass. He's throwing it deep down the middle. He's got a man and it's incomplete, intended for Luke Leonard. Mustangs trying to get some points on the board here to make it a contest. Empty back formation, trips to the left. Clock is stopped on the incompletion. Liam Meeker back to pass. He throws it over the middle, and that's incomplete. This time intended for Luke Meeker. Pass was nearly intercepted by San Juan Hills. 5 receiver set rather. Liam Meeker back to pass. He throws it to the right-hand side and completes it this time to Luke Leonard. Good for a Mustang first down. Ball spotted at about the San Juan Hills 16-yard line. Luke Meeker throws it over the middle and just out of the reach of Luke Meeker. Second down and 10 Mustangs. Mustangs trying to make some magic, some Meeker magic happen here late in the fourth quarter. Liam Meeker back to pass. Here comes the rush by San Juan Hills, and Liam Meeker is taken down for a sack. Third down, timeout on the field. Mustangs need to get something going here with 1 minute and 50 seconds to go here in the fourth quarter, trailing by 10. There's still time if the Mustangs can score on this drive. Meeker back to pass. He throws it over the middle and incomplete, intended for Benner. That's going to bring up a fourth down situation. Talbot on to attempt a 39-yard field goal, and it's up high straight, and it is good. However, I believe San Juan Hills called time out. So we will have to do it again here in the fourth quarter. Mustangs trail the Stallions by 10. Talbot gets the kick off, and this time it looks like it went wide right, no good. And the score remains 38-28 here with 1 minute and 39 seconds to go in the game. Burr in shotgun. Man in motion. The handoff goes to the man in motion, Firth. And Firth is just trying to run out the clock now. He will pick up about a yard or two on the play, setting up a second down for San Juan Hills. Timeout on the field. Mustangs need a miracle here with just over a minute to go. Shotgun formation. Handoff goes to Ayala. Ayala breaking free up the middle, and he will pick up a San Juan Hills first down. He's knocked out of bounds. That helps the Mustang defense, stopping the clock here. Looks like San Juan Hills is calling timeout with the clock stopped, wanting to discuss this play. With 1 minute and 20 seconds to go, Mustangs trail the Stallions, and they will go into victory formation. They probably have to snap it just one more time, and that will do it for this contest. The Mustangs are going to lose their first contest of the season against a very powerful and highly ranked San Juan Hills team, as the Stallions will go into victory formation one more time, and that will do it. The Mustangs are going to go to 3-1 on the season, but a very quality game here for Maricosta as they are defeated by a very powerful San Juan Hills Stallion football team. Next week, your Mustangs continue their homestand versus another Orange County team. That will be their third Orange County team in a row. Villa Park comes to Cooper Field at Waller Stadium next week as your Mustangs were defeated by Villa Park last season at Villa Park. They are looking for some revenge. Again, fans, it was nice seeing all the former Mustangs come out as we honor the 75th anniversary of Mustang football. Stay tuned, fans, for some post-game comments, and I will see you next week.
Jeremy Sadowski with senior lineman Ben Martin. Ben, Mustangs battled hard against a very tough opponent, coming back late in this game, but just coming up short. Can you talk about tonight's game and how this will help the Mustangs going forward?
Yeah, I mean, we knew coming into this game that they were going to be a tough opponent, and we definitely had a challenge last week with La Habra, but we pulled through, and we knew they were going to fight hard, and we knew we were going to bring it. So we expected it. They brought it, we brought it. It was really a battle all night.
Next week is Villa Park, another tough Orange County opponent. What's your thoughts on them?
Villa Park, they're a good school. We love to play them. They're always fun to play, but we're going to come off this loss stronger. We're going to build it all week during practice, and next game we're coming for you.
Jeremy Sadowski with senior Keel Hall. Mustangs battled all night long versus San Juan Hills. Came up a little short on the scoreboard, but you guys never gave up. Can I get your thoughts on tonight's contest and how it will help you guys moving forward?
I think we battled really hard. We played a great game throughout the whole time. I mean, the fight that these guys have, it's incredible. I'm super excited about our season going forward.
This is Jeremy Sadowski with senior Liam Meeker. Liam, Mustangs battled all night long. This was a very tough opponent, and you guys never gave up. What are you going to take from this contest moving forward?
I think we didn't execute offensively. Let up a few plays on defense, but I still think the O-line just played great. They've been playing their tails off all year. I made a few mistakes. That's definitely on me, but I think we're going to get that one out the window and focus on next week, Villa Park. That's going to be a big game, and that's what we're focused on from here on out.